Second period then underway.
Nigeria have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Nice looking ball. Bullet. Guardiola. Haaland. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rijkaard. Ferdinand. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Haaland is herring after that one. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's had it nicked away. Just eases him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out to the left it goes. Here comes big header! He's got away with one there. Threads one in. Collar! And the ball is out of play. Now it's Nedved, and it's Nagatomo. It's a good run down the right. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Dixon. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And it's Rijkaard. Goes forward, now he's off and running. Chips it through. That's the keeper's ball. Xavi, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure, and this is Xavi. And it's Yaya Toure. Dixon. Now it's Haaland. Nigeria looking to pass their way through. This might spell danger. France can't breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ferdinand can get it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thuram calmly anticipates. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Collar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Nigeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Yaya Toure. Turns back here, probably the best option. Jordi Alba looks to get on the end of this. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means, they still believe it can be won.
Gullit. Nedved. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. It's a searching pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for one. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
Guardiola. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? Yaya Toure. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Casillas. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Haaland. Ibrahimovic. Darren Fletcher. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ledjed. And this is Hullet. Robertson has it in a wide position. Bullish header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nigeria are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Hullet. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Vieira.
France clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is. And it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Hullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. That is good alertness. Ronaldo might just make this. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Ibrahimovic. Nigeria couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Hullet. Neatly clipped into space. He's cut it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's a sharp little ball here. He's beaten, takes a shot! There it is! And Nigeria are ahead! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vieira. To Darren Fletcher. Darren Fletcher can see things others simply cannot.
Nigeria really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Yaya Toure is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Stood up well to him there. Yaya Toure.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pull it. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, smashing header! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
Nigeria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Vieira. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Nigeria certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Nigeria are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. That gets things going for the second half. Dixon. And that's another good win of the ball. Pull it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Some good work on the right flank here.
Nigeria are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And this is Hullet. Hullet cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Deep cross. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's got full. And the ball's come loose here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ferdinand with the clearance. France are looking to go forward now. Now it's Haaland. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he finish? Rijkaard. That's a sharp pass. Dixon. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And it's Jordi Alba. And Darren Fletcher. And it's Yaya Toure. Looking here to chip it through. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Nedved.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Nigeria have their second corner now. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Yaya Toure. Pull it. That'll be a throw. Rijkaard. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Haaland. Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has ended up in no man's land. And the pass is intercepted. Robertson too strong for his opponent there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Half an hour gone in the second half. Nicely weighted ball. Delivers with a mighty effort! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
And a quick reminder.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game
Nigeria
that the passionate crowd
against
demands.
India.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the... Oh, smashing header! He's played it long. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Figo. That's beautifully weighted. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's got away. Gets his head on it! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in space and looking for options. It's a lovely, neat pass. Foot in. Figo. It's Hullet. Can he get on the end of this? Figo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is big chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he was quick to react. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Great vision. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Hullet looking to add to his goal. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Substitution.
Nedved ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. And it's Hullet. And he's had a hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Robertson. Rijkaard. Played out to the left flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He gets big! Harmlessly behind. Robertson. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Out to the right. In comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. That's really well cleared. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. Has a look and plays it forward. Half an hour played now. Quality ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo powering forward here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Ibrahimovic. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Thuram goes long. Pull it. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, super find. Haaland! It's fallen kindly here. And it's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's managed to get free.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super ball. And he's taking no chances there. Pass somewhat off target. It's a promising position. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Inter Milan have their third corner. Ibrahimovic! It's in! A goal at a really telling moment. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I query, Peter, whether he should have been allowed to do that in the first place, but absolutely...
A header! They've done it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Nigeria go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
He has found the way through, delivered across. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And the half-time whistle goes.
Nigeria are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back underway. Oh, that's well spotted. Nagatomo is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Robertson. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Ibrahimovic. That is a great pick out. Nesta. Rijkaard. Busquets. Pullet. That is ended up in no man's land. Nagatomo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That has been slung wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nagatomo. Nedved. Ferdinand pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nedved with the delivery. And that's the keeper's ball. Nagatomo. And it's Guardiola. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's played through for him. Face to face with the key. Great chance! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Pete.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Over to the left. The ball goes in.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Pullet, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Robertson is onto it in a flash. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Robertson, who's on a run down the left wing. Now it's Hullet. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Nigeria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Hullet looking for the run. Aims beyond the defence. Picked out brilliantly.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard. Now he's off and running. No, that's been intercepted. Figo. Ibrahimovic. Robertson, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played out towards the right wing. Nagatomo gets into some space. He's got full. It's a loose ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Robertson. Quick look, then plays it in. Rijkaard attempts a clearance.
Nigeria nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nagatomo. Can he get it through?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, no joy this time. Ibrahimovic. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Ibrahimovic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing.
Nigeria!
I'm Peter
against
Drury, and
Inter.
providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that should get the job done. Nicked it back promptly. Nice sequence of passes this. Now it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Searching pass he's played there. Can he latch on to this? Ah, he's given it away. Takes a shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Inter Milan grabbed the equaliser and shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! He has done it! Into the lead once more! Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Nigeria take the lead. Goes down, but nothing given. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nedved clears. It's a throw-in. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Looking for options for movement, and he's picked it up out wide. That's very neat. Bale made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Ibrahimovic. Bale receives it in a wide position. Oh no, this does not look good. He's got tall. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Pinches it off him. Turan. And it's Bale. Hullet. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him. Ibrahimovic! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Rijkaard. Now that's well seen too. They get a throw in. Bale. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bigo looking to penetrate opposition lines. Looking for a runner. And it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivered with swing. It's got in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Cannavaro. Well, that is one way to stop him. Hullet. Oh, that's fabulous. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And he cuts out the supply. Knocks it into space. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Robertson threads one in. Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro.
There will be 3
Nagatomo.
minutes added time.
And this is Nedved. Nicely aimed pass. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's certainly onside here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now who's going to be first to this? And the half-time whistle goes. Nigeria are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And that's the second half started. Cannavaro. Haaland is herring after that one. Now somewhat off target. Well, that looks a decent ball. Ronaldo picks it up out wide. Bullet. Haaland. Guardiola. Nedved. That's good running with the ball. And this is Nedved. Nedved. There's the header! Danger averted for now. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Haaland. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Ronaldo. Good ball, good take. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Haaland. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. It's Figo! It's run. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Pullet gathers from the goal kick. 60 minutes played. That's an imaginative pass. Bale cuts it out. Cannavaro. He's got away. That has not gone well.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Terrific header! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Nigeria really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And this is Ronaldo. Rijkaard. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, delightful ball. Casillas claims comfortably. Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No foul, says the referee. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Robertson. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's a key interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Haaland. Now it's Hullet. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Hullet spots it and intercepts. And here's Ibrahimovic. Back into the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Throw it. And it's Robertson. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He's having a good look here.
Well, I suppose from the opposition's viewpoint, this was to be avoided. Inter have got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Nigeria couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That's really well cleared. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the
Nigeria
passionate crowd
against
demands.
Inter.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. And the pass is intercepted. Bale. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the return pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's a promising position, delivered with swing.
Well look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. And he's forced to go back. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Driving through the middle. Pullet plays it in. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ambitious ball here. Played into space out wide. So what can they make of this? Vigo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, delightful ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Nigeria still without a single shot on target. And this is Pullet, and he whips it in. There's the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And they've got a throw. Nicely aimed pass. Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. In by Hullet. Terrific header! Goal! Inter! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Nagatomo. Nagatomo to... He rises! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Thuram. Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's worked it through. Climbs up big! Has fallen kindly here. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Corner number 3 coming up. Punched away. Figo. He's cut it out. Nigeria are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and a chance! And he hits the net! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Nigeria take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Thuram spots it and intercepts.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bale. Bale! Figo delivers. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nigeria come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Nigeria are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That is a brilliant interception. Nagatomo. Gullit powering forward here. Gullit had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ibrahimovic, a player who needs no introduction. And no surprise, that's a booking. Back when it goes. Guardiola. Nedved chips it through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pull it. Figo quietly revving up. Nicely weighted ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Thuram. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's gone forward. Cross in. Nedved. And they can counter here. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's in on goal. It's Ibrahimovic! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robertson. Ferdinand calmly anticipates.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Figo. Gullit does really well to win the ball there.
Inter really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, good-looking ball. Ferdinand makes the interception. Great vision. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. Figo. Nice bit of trickery. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Gullit. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, this looks sharp. He's through here. Up he goes! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nigeria take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
This is the time you need that pace.
So that's it. It is all over. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game
Nigeria
that the passionate
against
crowd
India.
demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Big header! And it's come back out to him. Just off target.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
Once more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Nedved! Fired deep towards the back post. And the Sar claims it. Safe hands. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. Pull it. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's a mighty effort. Oh, it rattles the bar. That's a lovely, neat pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ambitious ball here. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. Cristiano. And a chance! Goal! Inter! So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
After 19 minutes is number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, that's fabulous. Looks across and plays it in. Pull it. Now that looks a decent ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Figo. Nedved. Pull it, constantly looking for the ball into the box. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Nigeria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a promising position. Ibrahimovic is onto this. Cross to the back post.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Pull it. Good purposeful running this. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nagatomo receives it in a wide position. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
It's just beyond his reach. And he skips past his man. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cannavaro. And it's Nedved. It's Hullet. And it's Nedved. That's a nicely shaped ball. Busquets is there, and he can get that clear. Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
Has been indicated.
That was nowhere near his best. Haaland might just make this. Busquets, Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic puts his foot on the gas. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the game has already resumed here. Oh, smashing header! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Gets his head on it! In for the pieces! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Nigeria go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Nigeria have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's headed upfield. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Tries to play it through. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bigo charging forward, the ball at his feet. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. Now what climbs up big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Hullet.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nedved can see things, others simply cannot. And he plays one through. Well, that's well spotted.
Nigeria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Figo. Nicely weighted. Tries a shot! Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 8.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Van Basten coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Right card can get it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That pass has been well intercepted. Figo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. And he's worked it through. And here's Bale. Hullet. Oh, robust challenge. Oh, it's Van Basten. And he's managed to get free. Flashes it across. Oh, he's been takes a shot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Hullet.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And here's Nedved. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Robertson. Pullet receives it in a wide position. Nedved does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Vigo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Probing pass. Now it's Haaland. Pullet. That's surely a foul, free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Haaland. And this is Ibrahimovic! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Inter Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Hoist up he goes! Oh, it's hit the post! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. First quarter of an hour gone. Distributed tidily. He's in a great position. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he can clear it away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Now it's Haaland. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Figo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Well read, nice interception. Now he's off and running. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He won't be happy with that one. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Nagatomo. Great ball if he can get there. Hullet into Milan. Do have a chance to counter here. And the through ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Bale kept his eye on it, and he's there. Robertson.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ferdinand. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Nagatomo. And he's cut it out. Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. In by Hullet. Terrific header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cristiano Ronaldo. Not pretty. Oh, he's been... There's the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Chance to deliver. And it's claimed by the keeper. Haaland, great vision. It's Hullet. And it's Nagatomo.
Such good technique.
Hullet.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland shapes to shoot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nedved with the delivery. And the finish! And he's there to clear it. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Nigeria are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Nigeria have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Deep cross. Casillas deals with that nice and simple.
Inter clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Nedved gets into a good position. And this is Hullet. Goes to finish! It really well taken goal. Nedved, he's picked his way through. Nedved crosses. That's a corner kick.
Substitution for Nigeria.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Number 5.
Ferdinand attempts a clearance. And this is Hullet. Nagatomo. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nigeria are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Good ball, good take. And that was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. Bigo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He is through here. And that's a good ball. Real chance! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Koeman did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Robertson. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Koeman deals with that comfortably. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Now it's Haaland. And it's Nagatomo.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking. Nagatomo gets into some space. Rijkaard with the clearance. And he's gone looking for safety. Cannavaro. Guardiola. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Ronaldo. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Nigeria present their opponents with the best possible chance here to further improve their position of comfort. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 14.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field. Number 3. Franz Beckenbauer. Number 12. Van Basten.
A Got to be quick to recover this. Oh, good take in a good area.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Out towards the flank. Beckenbauer. Oh, that's a key interception. Out for a throw. Tries to pass it through. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Into the last 5 minutes. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 50.
Nigeria making
Bullet.
consecutive changes here.
Number 11,
And it's Del
Nedved.
Piero.
Number 22,
Guardiola.
Erling Haaland.
Messi.
On the field, number
What
10,
a letdown when
Messi.
you've got such presence
Number
and
18,
movement.
Del Piero.
Well, he got rid because he was
Number
under pressure.
9, Romario.
Ibrahimovic, done delicately. Nagatomo spots it and intercepts.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Played out towards the right wing.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Del Piero swings in across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Pull it. And that will be the final act. Nigeria did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Please be made
So
aware
what do you
that
take away from it all, Jim?
smoking is only permitted
Nigeria
in
definitely
designated
struggled
areas
to
within
get
these
going.
grounds.
That was sensed by their support early on.